When you picture a millionaire, what comes to mind? Is it someone stepping out of a brand new Lamborghini, wearing a designer suit, sporting a watch that costs more than a car? For many of us, that's the image pop culture has sold us. We see flashy lifestyles on social media and just assume that's what wealth looks like. But here's the secret that most truly wealthy people know. That picture is almost always wrong. The person with the six-figure car payment and the maxed-out credit cards is often living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in a cycle of spending to maintain an illusion. They look rich, but their bank account tells a very different and much scarier story. The real millionaires are often hiding in plain sight. They could be your neighbor who drives a 10-year-old Toyota Camry, the quiet person at the office who brings their lunch every single day, or the couple down the street who still uses coupons at the grocery store. These people have cracked the code. They understand that wealth isn't about what you spend, it's about what you keep. They've made a conscious decision to prioritize financial freedom over flashy appearances. Instead of buying things they don't need to impress people they don't even like, they're quietly building a massive net worth behind the scenes, one saved and invested dollar at a time. It's a concept known as stealth wealth, and honestly, it's the most powerful tool you have. In their groundbreaking book, The Millionaire Next Door, authors Thomas J. Stanley and William D. Danko studied the habits of American millionaires and found that the vast majority didn't inherit their money. Take Warren Buffett, the legendary investor and one of the richest people on the planet. He still lives in the same modest house in Omaha he bought in 1958 for $31,500. He doesn't own a fancy smartphone. For years, his breakfast of choice was McDonald's. He adjusted that breakfast based on how the market was doing that morning. Ingvar Kamprad, founder of IKEA. He drove a decades-old Volvo. He flew economy class. He asked employees to write on both sides of paper. He pocketed salt and pepper packets from restaurants. That mindset helped IKEA offer affordable products to millions. Ronald Rad, gas station attendant and janitor in Vermont. No one knew his secret. He lived simply. He wore flannel shirts. He drove a used car. When he died in 2014 at 92, he left an $8 million fortune. He saved what little he could. He lived frugally. He invested in blue-chip stocks. He never touched them, letting them compound for decades. Proof you don't need a high income to build wealth. These aren't just quirky anecdotes. They're lessons. The path to building wealth isn't some complicated formula. It's actually simple arithmetic anyone can understand. Every single dollar you earn has two destinations. It can be spent or it can be saved. That's it. When you spend $1, it's gone forever. You might get something, a coffee. Save and invest $1 and you're giving it a job. That dollar becomes a tiny employee working for you 24/7 to make more money. This is compound interest. Einstein called it the eighth wonder. It's a snowball over time. Two people, same income, $60,000. Person A wants to look the part, leases a new car, $500 per month, rents a fancy apartment, $2,000 per month, spends $1,000 on dining out, barely saves. Person B lives differently, drives a paid-off used car, shares an apartment to keep rent $1,000, cooks most meals at home, saves and invests $1,500 a month. After 30 years at 8%, Person A, almost nothing. Person B, over $2 million. Savings rate beats income, especially early on. It's about the gap between earnings and spending. In our hyper-connected world, it's just so easy to fall into the trap of lifestyle inflation. This is basically the tendency to increase your spending as your income grows. You get a raise, upgrade your car, you get a promotion, move into a bigger house, you get a bonus, buy a fancier watch. On the surface, this all seems logical. You're making more money, so why not enjoy it? But here's the thing. This mindset keeps you on the hedonic treadmill. You're constantly running, working harder and harder. Your expenses keep rising to meet or exceed your income. You end up with more stuff, but no more security. This pressure to keep up with the Joneses, or now the Kardashians, is a huge financial drain. Social media is just a highlight reel. Exotic vacations, designer bags, brand new cars. But you're only seeing one side. Credit card debt, car loan, $0 in their retirement account. Chasing this illusion of wealth is a game you can never win. The true cost of trying to look rich isn't just the money you spend, it's the opportunity you lose. Every $1,000 you spend on a down payment for a luxury car that will lose half its value in a few years is $1,000 that could have been invested. Embracing a frugal lifestyle and building wealth doesn't mean you have to live like a hermit. It's really all about being intentional and making smarter choices. The first and most important step is to create a budget and track your spending. You can't control your money if you don't know where it's going. Use an app, a spreadsheet, a simple notebook. Record every single expense for a month. You will likely be shocked. Daily coffees, lunches out, subscription services you forgot you had. The next step is to tackle the big three expenses: housing, transportation, food. For housing, consider living in a more affordable area, getting a roommate. For transportation, the best financial move is to drive a reliable used car that you can buy with cash. Avoid car loans like the plague. They are wealth-destroying machines. And for food, make cooking at home your default. Plan your meals. Once you've optimized your spending, you need to automate your savings and investing. This is the secret to consistency. Set up an automatic transfer from your checking account to your savings account to your investment account. This is the concept of paying yourself first. By moving the money before you even have a chance to see it or spend it, you remove the need for willpower. Finally, adopt a mindset of delayed gratification. Before making any non-essential purchase over a certain amount, say $50, enforce a mandatory waiting period of at least 48 hours. Use this time to think about the purchase in terms of its opportunity cost. Ask yourself, would I rather have this thing now, or would I rather have the money it costs working for me in my investment account, growing for my future? Ultimately, the journey to financial independence is a deeply personal one, built on a foundation of individual choices. Society and advertisers will constantly bombard you, telling you that you need more, that you need the latest and greatest to be happy and successful. But you have the power to reject that narrative. You can choose to define success on your own terms. You can decide that true wealth is not about having a garage full of expensive things, but about having a life full of options. Every single day, you are faced with dozens of small decisions about your money. To buy the gourmet coffee, or to brew your own at home. To order takeout for the third time this week, or to cook a simple meal from groceries you already have. To upgrade to the newest phone, or to keep your current one that works perfectly fine. Each of these choices may seem insignificant on its own, but compounded over months, years, and decades, they are the very decisions that will determine your financial destiny. By consciously choosing the more frugal path, you are casting a vote for your future self. This isn't a call to live a life of misery and deprivation. It's a call to live a life of intention. It's about spending extravagantly on the things you truly love and value, and cutting back mercilessly on the things that you don't. The power to build wealth is not reserved for a select few. It is available to anyone who is willing to make disciplined choices and play the long game. It doesn't matter if you're starting with $100 or $100,000. The principles are exactly the same. Live below your means, save aggressively, and invest consistently over a long period of time. By choosing to look poor now, by resisting the urge to display your success, you are giving yourself the greatest luxury of all, the ability to one day be truly, unshakably rich with the freedom to do what you want, when you want, with whomever you want. That is a future worth saving for. Thanks for joining us. Please subscribe for more tips to make your money last.